What do you think about game ya jana North London?
NLD ilikuwa one-sided, bro. It was so one-sided. It got to a point where it was like Sunday League players playing with Premier League players. Like Tottenham had nothing at all to show.
True.
Nothing.
True.
Bro, I don't even know how we lost to that team, I swear.
Walikuwa bewildered almost.
How did we even lose to that team, I swear?
Why do you think that is though?
Where we lost?
No, for Tottenham too. Wanakaa some games wako on top, but zingine hawako. So it's basically like as usual, but then Thomas Frank got not. We thought probably it would be better. I think he's one of the people who got my tip to really do well this season, but that they are where they are now.
Bro, I don't even know where to start. But what I know is they're not accustomed to the style that he plays. Unaona the Brentford style of bombarding you with aerial balls. No, okay, well, wako na physicality-ish, but si wote wako physical. Ni just a few players in that team are physical. Romero, for example, Van der Ven a bit, Palinia a bit, really combative players, you know.
Yeah.
Let's say Matarsar, but he's not always in the team nowadays.
Yeah, with that, so I feel like that's a bad move in itself. John Kwancheza vizuri, the games I've watched him play for Tottenham.
Yeah, but I think Thomas Frank alikuwa anataka counter football, but bro, it did not work. That Arsenal midfield and defense, mostly the midfield, bro, it is totally unshakable. This season, I swear, you cannot bypass that midfield. Cannot.
Yeah.
100%.
You can say that for every part of the field for Arsenal.
Yeah, the only team that is fully balanced ni Arsenal.
Yeah.
Even if you remove one player, you put another from the bench, they're still balanced. Because Arteta may invest in
different roles. Do you think?
Wanacheza specific positions. Akona specialized players playing the positions that he needs them to play.
Jana, I did see a lot of Merino aki drop off for Eze, ndio Eze afunga hizo mabao zote actually.
Ilikuwa kitu fani, ilikuwa Eze atafanya hadi Odegaard ataanza kunyimwa namba sasa.
Yeah, that's one thing I actually want us to talk about. Do you think Odegaard akirudia ataingia kwa hiyo team? Vucha akiingia na maanisha Eze probably ndio atakuwa number 9 instead of Merino.
No, Eze ataingia wing. Eze ataingia wing.
Akiingia wing then who does not play Trossard, of which amekuwa anacheza.
Trossard, bro. Trossard, definitely Trossard is not playing.
Kwa hivyo ni Saka, let's say Merino ama Havertz, Odegaard. But Odegaard definitely is playing. You think?
The Odegaard number 10 definitely. Hiyo game inachezwa na number 10 wawili. Yeah. Hiyo game Arsenal wakisheka Eze wing, kama vile walikuwa wameanza season bila Saka wakiwa na Madueke wing.
Yeah.
Ilikuwa Madueke wing, Eze wing. Bro, mimi nakwambia it's scary. It is going to be scary because now nani ako rehab, this striker of theirs, Gyökeres ako rehab sahi, right?
Yeah.
So watam ease back. They don't really need to rush him back, you know. So watam ease back. Imagine umse aelewane na hiyo team imeclick properly sahi.
Yeah.
They can go up a gear in a game and start scoring countless number of goals. Imagine sasa umweke Eze wing, weke Saka wing, weke Gyökeres katikati, weke Odegaard number 10, bro. Hizo runs zenye zitakuwa zinamekiwa hapo, my friend.
Na pia Rice ana kali.
Buda, mimi nakwambia mimi sijaonaga team scary as that. Hey, if they win that league, yeah, if they win it once, and Arsenal is an attractive team in terms of history. A lot of French players, history, playing beautiful football. Wakiwin ligi ama wabebe tu trophy kubwa, hata champe wakabeba, for example. Bro, your team ita-dominate for seasons kadhaa. Your team seems they don't have old players. That's another good thing about their team.
Yeah.
The oldest player among all of them, the oldest player ni Raya Gyökeres.
Yeah.
Only really. Now maybe sema this number 6 of theirs.
Zubi. Right.
Zubi, yeah. Zubi. Na Zubi si ati ni mzee hiyo design. Rice hata pia si mzee.
Yeah.
So, hiyo team ikaamua kudominate vile Liverpool ilidominate time fulani. Time yenye walibeba champe na whatever. Oh bro. It's bad.
A curse, or not really a curse, but like a record when we break this weekend is for the last 9 matches when Yaluka Bila Gabriel, they lost, but then they won yesterday. So do you think itakuwa tested again given ni Bayern next alafu Chelsea, or Hinkapi na anaitwaje Mosquera?
Bro, hiyo team iko sawa. It's good enough, man. Hinkapi jana hata huku notice yuko kwa game, like he was, bro, hiyo team iko sawa bana.
Definitely. You see, next against Bayern, who do you think is winning?
Hiyo game inaweza isha draw, but Arsenal are very strong, like extremely strong, man.
They are.
It's bad how strong they are. They're just too strong. Defensively, they're stronger.
They've only purely no weakness at the moment.
Yeah, bro. They're just too balanced, too strong, every department. And yesterday, if you watched Timber, bro, I will stand on that hill and die on that hill. Timber is the best defender in that team. Nobody will tell me otherwise. Timber is the best defender in that team. Bro, that man was manning that whole wing. Peke yake, man. Peke yake. Nobody else could tell him anything. Nobody would face up to Timber. Ilikuwa tackle after tackle. Controlling the wing. Yeah, bro. Do you know how much it takes for such a game, a derby, for you to control a whole fringe? Peke yako. Okay, well, akona some help from, Zubimendi.
Yeah.
But he was facilitating so much of their game in midfield, that side design. He kept the whole fringe quiet. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy, man.
Nice to see that. Hata mimi sisema kuna weakness watching them from goalkeeping to defense to mid to attack. Unless anything, maybe something goes uniquely wrong, of which the only thing that could go wrong is who are fold under pressure, of which tumeona it happened a lot. But do you think Man City this season can amount to that pressure? 6 points clear so far. That's for Chelsea, not even for City. For City, I think 7. Yeah, 7 points clear.
Man City, no.
You don't
Nothing,
think
bro. Arsenal hawatolewi hapo hii season. Mark those words, bro. That team is too strong right now. It's too bloody strong. It's just it's a matter of mentality. Can they hold on?
Yeah.
In the games that in the Sunderland, in the games zenye ziko in the zinaka design ya Sunderland game hiyo yao yenye walicheza funny games zenye wako under pressure kama.
Why do you think game ya Chelsea watakuwa under pressure? That is kwanza kama maybe watago all out game ya Bayern.
But Chelsea bro, hakuna kazi bro. Wale hakuna kazi mtu wangu. Ai, nothing bro. Bro, Chelsea hakuna kazi pale. Bro, I'm telling you the truth. Chelsea hata wana bahati sana. United got a red card, bro. We could have demolished that team. Just one win versus Tottenham isiwachoche. Ama one win versus Liverpool isiwachoche, bro. Like, they're not all that.
Against
Chelsea are not all that, bro. Even their coach is not all that. I swear, bro.
Yeah. I think wataona
the only team that naona teams zenye naona zinaweza sumbua Arsenal zikistrengthen kidogo. Kustrengthen kidogo ni City, Crystal Palace, bro. Newcastle. United ikaunda midfield iko na adabu. Tuliwasumbua pia kidogo, kiasi yake. So City mobs zinaweza sumbua Arsenal, bro. Rosafi.
Kweli.
City mingi zinaweza sumbua hiyo team.
Tutungelee timu moja ja mention yenye inaweza sumbua Arsenal. Liverpool.
Bro.
What do you think about Scousers? The Scousers.
The Scouse shit. Bro, where do I start even? Oh my God, they're so bloody shit, man.
There's something I was checking today. Let me see if I can get it. Ni quote. Just to put into perspective. Let me see. Because it's actually very interesting to see that. I'm a fall off, like ni kama they literally won last season, but I feel like ilikuwa lucky. So they say this is in Premier League. Liverpool strikers have contributed just 3 goals all season. Zote ni Hugo Ekitike, of course. As a team, their conversion rate is 9.78%, which is 15th overall.
15th overall.
Yeah, in the league conversion rate. And the person with the most shots on target is Federico Chiesa, who doesn't even play. He's probably played just an average of 1.5 game all season. Naenda kona the most shots. And Van Dijk actually has a better shooting accuracy and conversion than Mo Salah. So again, ina feel very twisted. Kwa hiyo yote nataka kueleza. Right now tulisema defense yao ndio like the big problem, of which that's bad to see. But
funny thing,
attacking
it's
wise,
their spine, the whole spine. Attacking wise,
do you drop Salah or do you still let him play?
Bro, I'm looking for polite words to use because I don't want to be polite about it. It's a little bit of, I don't know. It's a little bit of both. You can drop Salah, have Chiesa, and don't start playing at his G possession football, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but there's also this other side of the game where you can keep Salah, play counter-attacking football, and win games, bro. But the biggest problem of which people are not really talking about is their midfield.
True.
Midfield yao imechoka mbaya.
Now, what has changed about it? Umesema imechoka.
Nothing much.
Physicality, sema tu physicality sense.
Yeah, wangeongeza instead of kuongeza kununua mastriker wa mita 100, bro, wangeenda wanunue midfielder na defender. Hiyo pesa ya Gehi wangeispend tu mapema na wanunue midfielder, yani defensive mid. Bro, the biggest problem is legs in midfield. They're being overrun completely, bro. Like, you can games za Liverpool say they've turned out to be like Ten Hag's games, where you would big spaces in midfield that are not covered.
Yeah, because I'm saying actually, like most of the goals I'm concede either ni like a second ball won from a long pass or ama through balls, direct through balls.
Yeah.
No, cut it.
Nani kama ile game ya Brentford, ile through pass ilipigwa. That is a very good example because midfield was dead, gone completely. Not because they're not good, not because McAllister and Gravenberch, I don't know if they played together in that midfield that day, but not because they're not good, it's because
game ya Brentford.
Yeah, Brentford, yeah. Kuna ile pass ile slice katikati. Bao yao I think ya kwanza. Yeye kijana inaitwa Shada.
Yeah.
That goal
na Szoboszlai, Vats na Gravenberch.
Midfield.
Yeah.
Now, your midfield, it was so sad to see that they lack legs in midfield and the positional awareness of their defense moving up to press into to give that high line and to occupy naweza sema nini Anna Slot is trying to play a high press type of game, but his players are not pressing as they should,
as tight as they should.
Yeah, maybe they're not pressing as hard as they should.
Maybe that's why they're losing second balls, like the game against United.
Yes.
When Van Dijk ali lose ball, Ahmad through pass, Mbomo.
Wow. Yeah, because they're losing a lot of those second balls. They're losing a lot of pace in the game overall. The players are looking confused. They don't know where to play and how to play in the positions they have. There's so many changes in the left wing. When Gakpo is supposed to play, he's not playing. When he's not supposed to be playing where he's playing where he's not supposed to be playing. You understand?
Yeah.
Like there's this game, the City game. Bro, why not start Gakpo? Why are you playing some funny things? Like, he tried to be smart in that game. It backfired heavily on him. Because Gakpo immediately got into that game and injected pace, injected movement. He had so much going for him in that game. That game, bro, I think
like
honestly,
yes, for them.
Yes, he's supposed to start left wing every game.
Yeah.
Gakpo alisumbua game ya United. He was just unlucky not to have scored the many times he hit the post.
He's been very unlucky this season.
Yeah. But it goes to show how much reliance they had on Salah, that when his goals dry up and now they have a misfiring striker or a misfiring winger, you start noticing, na by the way, also walikuwa nafunga aje last season kwani. Then you remember where almost 60%, what? How many goals did Salah score for the team?
Last
like almost
half, 50% ilikuwa contributed by
Salah. So, alafu you watch Trent's game yesterday, you're like, what? Yeah. And yeah, they missed this guy.
And even that's another point to even talk about, because majorly wanaanzisha nani hapo, which that's one of their best midfielders, Szoboszlai, Guti anacheza vizuri right back, but then you still miss him hapo midfield compared to maybe the Nevat anacheza sai number 10. Dominica alikuwa ameshikilia vizuri. Maybe you play him and you ease Vats hadi 4 meshike. I don't know, but yeah.
Florian Wirtz anaweza cheza hiyo position yenye anacheza bro. Si ati hawezi. Coach ndio aache tu ujinga. Mimi nasema ni coach akona ujinga. Imagine ni coach tu akona ufala. Nini hii alifanya different yenye haizi fanya hii season?
Yeah.
You have better profile players now that you got for whatever the 450 500 million.
Yeah.
You have better quality players now. You have a better quality striker. You have a better quality creative midfielder.
Yeah.
You have better quality all around. Apart from maybe the defense, but still midfield, you have this Endo to call into the team. Akona team poa, akona Curtis Jones anaweza cheza nini rotational play, you know, like it makes no sense how. Yeah.
Amecheza.
Hata Kieza anaweza ingia midfield. Ucheze midfield ya Kieza, ucheze midfield ya Kieza, Szoboszlai na Gravenberch or Szoboszlai this guy McAllister and Gravenberch. Bro, he can play so many variations in that midfield. I don't understand why he's so rigid now this season that he can't change his ways. He wants to stick to a plan.
Yeah, Wenger says Vats ndio ameharibu the balance of that midfield when he came in, because now nikawa na need ni kama unaona venye kwa FIFA when a player signs and then you have to give them like a crucial role. So when he doesn't play, his mood goes down. It's like the same thing na feel. It's like Vats is supposed to start, but then akianza kama huko kwingine anaharibu mambo or the balance. I don't know, but that's what Wenger thinks.
Anaharibu haribu mimi nasema bado ni coach. Imagine uwezi buy your player kama huyo,
unashinda kumtumia.
Florian Wirtz he's the best in tight spaces. You saw him versus Bayern.
Yeah.
You saw him versus teams that press. You saw him play.
Yeah.
Right? When they got all the way to the final and they got beaten at the final, walipigwa juu ya counter moja mbili pap washanyoroshwa. But if you look closely, Florian Wirtz is very good in tight spaces. He knows how to wiggle out of space, out of tight situations where he's being pressed. So he needs to either one, akicheza hiyo high press yenye anacheza, he needs to start having players who can variate their movement. I don't know if you watched this clip of the Argentina team playing, how they don't have, it's not that they don't have positional discipline. It's that they know they have a certain Argentina team yao. It is full of players that know how to move cleverly. Like they move to pull off a player to create space for the other. The other one now, they variate movement and they occupy spaces that are vacated by the next player. So you find the number 10 dropping deep and number 8 dropping into number 10 role. Fullback anaingia wing anaingia midfield. They were variating their movement so well that the goal that was scored that goal. Man, these internationals, I don't remember who scored that goal. Let me remember. Because it was such a very well orchestrated goal that the player that actually scored got into aliingia kwa space kubwa kwa box peke yake, like he walked through. Ilikuwa game ya Puerto Rico ama ilikuwa I think ni game ya Puerto Rico.
Okay. And that's the last break.
This previous break, Messi had 2 assists. McAllister had 2 goals. Ilikuwa hiyo game ama ilikuwa game ya Venezuela?
Yes, hiyo game ya yenye walicheza in Africa.
Ni game ya...
Not sure if it was in Angola or something.
Sio hii yenye walicheza na Angola. Ilikuwa hiyo game ya Puerto Rico.
Okay.
But you can watch the highlights of their games.
Yeah.
You see what Liverpool need to do. Liverpool have they have technically gifted players.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
However, they're not being used according to how good the profiles they have are. That is what I can say, because their midfield last season ilikuwa inatembeza ball. This season wamejulikana virahisi sana because coach anawaambia wafanye one thing but wakuwe mindful of the other. Wanaambiwa press high but be mindful of midfield and counter attack.
Yeah.
But now then the personnel that you employ for that particular game that you're giving them these directives, you have personnel that doesn't have legs in midfield. When you don't have legs in midfield and you want to press high, bro, you'll be murdered. You'll be killed. It's like Ten Hag 101. Exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Ten Hag alikuwa anaambia watu press high. Mna press high, mnaacha Casemiro peke yake. Casemiro peke yake akishika ball hivi amehoundiwa na like 3 or 4 players. Kidogo counter bao. Bao inatoka from hata nje ya box ni bao juu. Bro, there's no one to cover these particular players. Now that's where that's where now Van Dijk is being anakuwa exposed. He's being exposed as well, and he's expected to also control that defense line and the defensive jump from defense line into midfield to cover those counter-attacking spaces. Yeye ndiye anafaa kuwa na control, si Konate.
Yeah.
Konate hafai kuwa anafanya anything of that sort. Van Dijk is the brains in that defense. Midfield brains ni wawili, Gravenberch and McAllister. But now Van Dijk is not doing his job, he's not vocal enough. Unaona akirusha mikono, anashinda akirushia watu, anawauliza unadu. Wewe unadu. Usiniulize nadu nini, what are you doing? Like, why are you showing people your ass? Bro, why are you defending with your ass? Defend with your chest, bro. Like, put your face in it. Like, shot ikipigwa uso buda. Show us that you care, you know?
Yeah.
Like, Liverpool had a defender that was bang average, but was very good. Martin Skrtel, alikuwa narukia hizi ball zote. Dejan Lovren, alikuwa narukia hizi zote. Not because he's an extremely good defender, no. It's because he was passionate about his position.
Yeah.
Anataka kudefend with all his might because he loves his team. And bro, I don't think Van Dijk really cares about whatever the fuck he's doing. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't see him I don't think he cares. I really don't think he cares at this point. He's earning too much money to not care, but I don't think he cares. That Liverpool team is good, bro. It is good. On paper, it's good. Right now, they're not performing well because the coach directives are not working. He bought players to facilitate high tempo, attacking, high press football. But they are not really working. Frimpong is not doing whatever he's supposed to do. Mara ako injured. Kirkes was one of the best attacking fullbacks in the league last season with Bournemouth. Alikuwa kwa FPL team yangu, I think the whole season. I don't think I sold that man. I bought him once and I never sold him. It was him and Kadioglu for Brighton. All through the season. Bro, he was that good. Then he goes to Liverpool, he can't defend. Why? Because there's no structure in how they're playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the main reason Liverpool are being beaten. They don't have a specific structure. The video that nilikwambia kuhusu about one of the Liverpool fans was talking on TikTok. He said the team is getting stuck in between two ideals. Either go gegenpress or defend. So there's a gap in midfield because there's two ideals in play and they are both not working.
Yeah.
And when the attack goes, it doesn't come back. And when the defense jumps or doesn't jump as fast as they are needed to jump into midfield to cover those passing lanes, they are counter-attacked. So it makes no sense. Ni coach too. It is a coaching issue. It is a structural coaching issue. It is not even about personnel. Personnel are still good, but how many different players are in that team right now from the title winners? How many? What, the striker only?
Yeah, only the striker.
Yeah.
No.
So you cannot tell, okay, in the defense, the left back, but he's playing Robertson now.
Yeah.
He's trying to gel the whole team together. So there's no reason for them to be beaten the way they're being beaten. Like Nottingham Forest beating you 3-0, bro.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And despite the spending, they still want to spend because according to resources, they need, of which that's very true, they need a defender, a midfielder, maybe a defensive one. But they're going for Semenyo. Where do you think they want to play him?
Left wing. But again, bro, you don't need an attacker. Jesus.
True.
Michael Edwards alirudishwa kwa hiyo club kufanya juu anatumia pesa vibaya.
Maybe na sasa amepatiwa more money that before.
Edwards anafanya ujinga juu. Bro, you cannot tell me that you will not sign a defender and you cannot tell me that you will not sign an extra pair of legs in that midfield uende kununua Semenyo na uziwe 75 ununue.
You know, actually looking back at hiyo window yao yote. If they got just purely Cunha na Mbeumo and hata si Isaac na the rest, right? I feel like wangekuwa better, at a better place than how they are right now. But then I go back to maybe whoever they buy, kama your structure haiko, it won't really work. It's like us, basically all these seasons. Nikawa wanafanya the same thing.
They're buying just because they have the money.
Yeah.
Not because they want to get a structure going.
True. Because pia naona kama ni mambo ya structure kitike nafaa tu wako anacheza up front until, you know, Isaac decides to be better in real sense. Because nilikuwa naona if anything he hasn't created even a chance so far, or barely creates chances, let alone why he's there to score. So that's complicated. Do you think tukirate window yao tena, they're probably having the worst in the they probably had the worst in the Premier League?
They actually have the best window still. The utilization is the problem.
Yeah, in terms of money maybe, but in terms of impact, wamekuwa very way off. All of them actually. Jumonyadi ameleta ku replace Robertson. Robertson is back in the team. That's sad.
Mato would kill us, man. I swear Mato would kill us right now.
Maybe bro, losing Luis ilikuwa a bigger impact. Perhaps he could have stayed. Ingekuwa a bit easier for even Salah now that he's not performing as much. To jump on our team, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But one last thing. Mm-hmm. Liverpool spent excessively. Mm-hmm. They did not spend badly. They spent excessively to flex on people. Like, we are the champions. We can do what we want. We can get who we want. Now, it was not wise to buy who they bought, how they bought them.
True.
Yeah,
And
so
it's not
they should have
about enough as well.
Yeah, they should have gotten players who will help them, like 100% help them. Then our luxury players wenye wamenunua striker wawili wa pesa kaa yote, midfielder wa pesa kaa yote, wangewabuy later. After the needed the most important reinforcements were not made. That is what the fans are really crying out about. Their fans are really,
because Arsenal have actually done that so well.
Yeah, like
so well.
Arsenal's blueprint is the best one to. Oh my God, is the best one to look at. Like, defense equals strong first. Make a strong defense to make a case for yourself. Then go into attack pole pole. Attack si lazima.
Yeah.
Ukiwa na defense mzuri, hata midfielders watakufungia mabao.
Yeah, true. Given Van Dijk has a better conversion rate than Mohamed Salah.
Bro, I know. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
You can't even notice Saka is not performing as well as he did last season. Because goals are coming from elsewhere.
Yeah.
They're winning. So, bro, you won't even notice. You won't even notice that Martinelli is not even getting game time.
Not even playing, yeah.
Yeah, because
everywhere else it's popping.
Yeah, everyone else is sizzling, bro. So it's that sort of season for,
Big shout out to Arsenal.
Yeah, a big shout out to them, man. I think we are going to big them up the whole episode. I saw.
Yeah, I've just saying this. Nini nasema. Only 5 teams has a team come from 6 points or more to win the Premier League after 12 games. 3 times ni Man U, of course, but that's like before 2003, and then Arsenal once, and Man City most recently 2013-2014. But ni ngumu honestly, ni ngumu.
They had with the way the league is set up this season.
Yeah.
All the other teams from second going downwards are just flip flopping to. They're just up and down. They're inconsistent. The only consistent team is just one.
Yeah. When it nasema anyone can beat anyone, but this season nasema anyone can beat anyone except Arsenal. That's big. Anyway, win today for us, and win by 3 goals today, and we're in the top 4. What do you think about our realistic goals for this season? Of course, we could win league, but do you think tunaweza manage kumaliza top? Let me say top 2.
Top 2 bado it's a stretch, bro. Hata hiyo top 4 bado it's a stretch. Let's see how the team manages to stay injury free. If they stay injury free, they stay out of trouble in terms of injuries, in terms of too much media criticism and too much noise inside the camp. That I am disgruntled players saying, umeniharibia careers, tacheza World Cup, blah blah blah. If the team is settled and they buy well, hopefully they buy well in January.
Yeah.
I don't think United never do any business in January, so I don't expect them to change anytime soon. But this time, I believe they will follow up on a midfield purchase. I believe they will do that.
Okay, who do you want to go for, or who do you want them to go for? Elliot Anderson, Baleba, and who's the other?
Wharton, bro. Adam Wharton, bro. Bro, that man is good, bro. What do you mean?
What are you saying?
Kwa hivyo,
you don't think the noise that Elliot is creating is enough yet to sway you.
He's English, and they're just making media hype for no reason, bro.
He was
Anaweza ingio
game ya Liverpool alikuwa good, but then pia hakuwa really good per se in terms of controlling the game, ni more in terms of defending.
alikuwa fiti, si uongo by the way, alikuwa poa sana. He was controlling that midfield tempo nini blah blah blah. He was good. No shit. But bro, let me tell you something, yeah?
Yeah.
If you tell me that Adam Wharton ako in a team that plays exactly the same way, Amorim wants a player to play.
Yeah. That's very true. 3-4-3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ameshazoea system.
So I don't see why you would go for anybody else.
One of the players is shouting us out, Munoz. Umeona kwenye alikuwa amesema akiwa international break.
Alisema nini?
Munoz said being linked with a team like Real Madrid or Man United is definitely a pleasure for anyone. That's where I want my career to go. It felt like a tease, you know, like a
come for me.
Yeah, but nataka Wharton, like you said, which both on a suit system, and we could use both of them really, left wing and a midfielder. But I feel like one of our priorities mid this January, of which ni ngumu could get any of the players to mention, of course, are very important. Say.
Wharton, you can get Wharton, but it will have to be that one player, negotiate the whole month. You will not get anyone else. Then this other Munoz is a right wing back, is it?
Yeah.
Dalot out, bro. I mean, I'm telling you, with the new setup, Dalot is not performing to the required standards.
Yeah, very true. Liche is back. Nuserpe is back. So let's see. By the way, Leo, I'm very interested to see how we play, given pia hatujika ni Zaxi ataanza ama maybe Bruno atapushiwa mbele kiasi ama Ahmad ndio atacheza hapo front three. We don't even know.
Zaxi starts, bro.
I want him to start too. But I feel like he's more of a connecting tissue than like a front man. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I feel like,
and that is what you need. That is what you need when you have Cunha and Mbomo. That is what you need. You need someone who links up that play, not someone who is a goal poacher all the time, the whole game.
Yeah.
This Amorim's team in the Premier League currently need someone who like that. A special type of striker, yani.
Yeah. See like a Gyökeres or a Haaland passing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Cunha and Mbomo can do that very well for us. If anything, what we wanaweza kuwa na 2020 design ya kina Neymar, Suarez and Messi back then. Do you feel in any way that Amorim is changing in any way in terms of the system, or is it more about the players?
He's not changing per se. He's just allowing them to adapt in game because now they've actually started understanding what he means for them to do in a game. Yeah. They're actually playing much better right now. And if you look at the previous game, not even the Tottenham game, the one before that one, what was it? The Nottingham Forest game?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cunha and Mbomo were dropping into midfield, right?
Yeah.
So that there's not so much space in between them and midfield for kukwena hizo passes, hallelujah passes, mbele counter, because the passing lanes were being broken up so fast. So what they were doing, they were coming and making those short 1-2 passes and building up. Then Ahmad gets into space in the wing, chua, imefunguliwa. The only problem United have is that we have a very dense wing back in Dalo. Bro, I don't know how the hell that man never, ever thinks that he can occupy space. Why are you a wing back if you are not occupying space? That's what even Amorim should look at him not starting for Portugal, should tell him something.
Yeah. Honestly, should.
Yeah. So United need a very able wing back.
So for you
in
right
the
now,
left side,
our top wing backs unaweza sema ni Mazraoui and Ahmad ama Mazraoui and Shaw.
it's Ahmad and Shaw. Mazraoui ni defender center back side. Shaw and Ahmad and Mazraoui center back, right center back, and have Licha left center back. Then have the Ligt katikati. Yep. That's okay.
And I feel like Luke Shaw and wing back. Nani World Cup here, man. I feel like he can do wonders. I don't know why.
He always wakes up, bro. Like
Shaw anakuanga ananga mchezo like.
Ananga mchezo na unakumbuka for England they actually for Thomas Tuchel he wants to play that game, back three.
Yeah.
Shaw was playing well, very well next to Harry Maguire, and he scored in the Euros in that position of left wing back.
Alikuwa, if anything, alikuwa very immense for England. I remember even passes, cross.
He was in the team of the season for that Euros, bro.
He was so good. So good. Na Licha is back when umesema.
Yeah, and we need someone who gets into midfield.
You definitely want that. Would you put another name mentioned up for defense? Do you think one of the things in the do you think De Ligt is in conversation for the best, one of the best CBs, at least this season, let's say so far?
You said is he in the conversation for top 5 defenders in the league this season? Yes. Yeah. Definitely, yeah. In Europe, even if you want to push it like that.
Yeah. Amecheza every game for United so far, I believe. Now the last couple ones he's been very, very good. He's even scored, right? We are coming through nice, you would say. We just need maybe to iron out in terms of midfield, Kiasi, left wing back, like you said, and maybe an attacker to just come in, Kiasi, and be different. But if Zirkzee na Sesko wako too fiti, itakuwa ni kat we have a perfect team isipokuwa for midfield.
Yeah, def. But Zirkzee, man, ako frustrated. Hata sidhani atacheza vizuri bana.
But I always see him happy though, you know.
He's always happy, yeah, but imagine aingie game akose kucheza vizuri na anajua vile anaogopanga mafans wetu.
So what would do him a world of good ni leo acheze na afunge maybe or assist or akwetu na game.
Zirkzee will score. If he plays, he scores. I swear, bro.
Kwanza, I feel like atasuit very positioning yake. Sometimes I feel like Sesko positioning yake kwa bit off hapo mbele. Or
Sesko ni vile tu control yake, bro.
Control na touch yake. Pia pass zake, final pass zake zingine zinakuanga a bit shady. Kwanza akiwa nervous kiasi. Oh my god, like
akishikwa kwanza kama ile game ya Nottingham vile alishikwa, bro, god damn.
Manzali wana lose ball ufala. I feel like he needs to also be more physical because he's a big man. He should be like Haaland. Yes, ukipiga hivi step mtu anaogopa.
Yeah, def. But Zirkzee, if you ask me, Zirkzee deserves to start more games than he's starting right now.
Why do you think Ruben Amorim is choosing different then?
It's about mentality, bro.
Do you think ana plan kucheza a lot of long balls? That's why Juzaxi at times it doesn't look like he's so good as Sesko in terms of long balls.
Yeah, Zaxby's leap is not as Sesko's leap, bro.
Yeah.
Sesko is a monster when it comes to aerial prowess, bro. Jesus. That man can get to any ball kwa hewa bwana. It's crazy. But the type of game that ni kama bado hatujafika point yenye tuko na midfield ina control game vile inafaa.
Yeah.
Vile Amorim anataka. Naona. So a lot of the games hatuwezi build up as we need to. You see, when you get Licha, you get that solidity in building up the ball from the back and blah blah blah. So you get a very fluid build up from behind, from defense.
Yeah, that's very true.
So when you get Licha back, it's gonna be easier when he wants to get Kobe in midfield now. Yeah, because now you can actually, even if, say for example, we have AFCON and the players are going to have to leave, I think 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
Or a week before.
Yeah.
So when you have AFCON, you're going to lose Ahmad, you're going to lose Mbumo, you're going to lose Mazraoui. Hopefully not Mazraoui, but you're going to also lose Mazraoui.
Right? Mazraoui. He's assisting for that country. Vibaya sana.
Bwana. Now he's starting right back every single game. So you're possibly losing a whole side, a whole wing.
A whole right.
Yeah. So if you don't buy, what do? You're going to have to push either Bruno upwards, right? You're going to have to use either use Zaxi as a number 10 or push Bruno as upper number 10. Don't put fanya variations za eka Zaxi, toa Zaxi, game moja, eka Sesko, game ingine, blah blah blah. But now the fringe ita have kuchezwa aje. Licha ata have kuingia center back, Shaw ata have kuingia full back, wing back. So you'll have Dalot in this right wing, and then you'll have to start either De Ligt right center back and have Maguire central center back.
Yeah.
You see? So essentially your wing yote iko na mismatch in that Dalot and De Ligt don't really play well together in one wing. Because Dalot hananga your balance. I don't know, he's too old to not have balance kwa game yake ya fullback. It's so sad to see that he doesn't know how to balance his game. That's the one thing I have a problem with. Totally big problem with Dalot. That is a major problem I have with him. He doesn't know how to variate his runs, move forward, go back, or create when to put in a low cross, when to put in a 45 angle cross, bro. Like jui kufanya some of these things na haja manage kuimprove. That's the biggest issue I have with Dalot, bro.
Yeah. Totally understand. I'm a bit lost right now if you think about it. Maybe yeye ndio anafaa kwe Al Nassr sai if you really think about it.
Yeah. Or Alex Telles was way better, bro.
Na ule mwenye tuliuza mwenye anachezea Real sai.
Mgani? Alvaro ni aliambia tu Ten Hag, buda kama unichezeshi niuze bana. Mi sina time ya kuweka hapa.
Yeah, true. He's coming good for Real as well.
Plus Buddha, that man pocketed Lamine Yamal like a child, man.
True. That was a good.
And he's in contention to start for Spain.
For Spain, yeah. That one we lost.
But well, you win some, you lose some. You can't always have the best players every single team, every single time.
What do you think about Nick Woltemade?
Nothing, bro.
You just think ni bahati kismat.
Purple patch Buddha. Hapo kuna kazi.
Alikuwa na a couple of chances the last game, but it didn't feel like akona nguvu when hitting the ball. Do you make sense? It doesn't look like a Premier League striker in some extent. So I'm eager to see where that one goes. But of all teams that size Kwapo, what do you think? Who do you think will actually end up maybe in the top 4, or maybe end up having a good season between Bournemouth, Newcastle, Aston Villa, and Palace?
Newcastle will burn out. That I know for sure. They will burn out. They're not like last season ati walianza kupick speed ati season ikienda kuisha.
Do you think they should do away with Eddie Howe if they actually want to be in the next level?
No, not really, no. They have the money, but that coach has done wonders with whatever team he's having right now.
Okay. Get to see where they go, because they do, like you said, they do have money. Kuna Eddie Howe, but I feel like hana your cutting edge na kwanga almost like a waiting game. But then, yeah, let's see how they build up. I'm always excited to watch Bournemouth though. Bournemouth, I feel like they do play nicely. Big game, yeah, it's still quite a bit exciting, but I didn't really watch it, just the highlights.
Yeah, the 2-2 game with which was West Ham.
Yeah,
I also watched the highlights. It was a funny old game. Like, it was a lot of chances lost, bro. But Callum Wilson, oof.
True.
Massive props to that man. He just reinvents himself every time.
And it's like they have a different team right now compared to last season, Bournemouth. Wameuza like half the team, I think. They have like 6 new players or 5 new players, and they've slotted in nicely.
They sold Zabani to PSG. They sold Huijsen to Real Madrid, and
they might sell Kakes as well. Damn.
Yeah, they sold a lot of very good players, but their coach is...
Waliuza Kepa, sindo?
Yeah, Arsenal. But Kepa was there on loan. So
yeah, he was there on loan.
Arsenal ndio walinunua. Yeah.
Let's see how they develop as well. Chelsea, you laughed them off.
Yeah, wako chini, bro.
I feel like they're so bad, but then they're not really so bad. Even Nyawa stand out. They don't have anything to stand out for them, because they're number 2, but no one is even talking about their team. It's like a Sunderland. We're not really sure what game they'll play week in, week out, and I think maybe Niju of the youngsters that they have, Nikama, we don't really trust watakuwa na your consistency all through. But let's wait till Palmer comes back, see how it goes for them as well. But I feel like they are like a dark horse.
Chelsea, no. No, bro, hapo kuna kazi. Mimi sioni. I'm sorry. Mimi sijai watambua wase. Niliwatambua last season. This season Z, bro. This season they're just coasting because unaona what United is always called out for at player brilliance.
Yeah.
Like one player inita wanasemanga nini?
Individual brilliance.
Yeah, individual brilliance ndio inatoa United out of, sticky situations.
Yeah.
That is Chelsea this season.
That's
and last season.
Put it. Yeah. Good way.
That is Chelsea this season and last season.
Because even that 2-0 win, I quite like very exciting or dramatic really.
Yeah, it was.
Walikuwa tu wamekaza kiasi pena, could have been easy like a 1-0.
Wakishikwa na Arsenal yao vizuri. Boy, Jesus. I am very sorry for them. Yes, I'm very sorry, bwana. Watararuliwa. Do you know prediction for Chelsea Arsenal?
Yeah.
Bro, 3-0. Hey. Easy 3-0.
Okay. I want to see that game as well this coming week. Na yetu leo prediction for
prediction nilikuwa nimesema 3-0 but I would settle for 3-1, bro.
Yeah, I also think 3-1 could do today. Now Gopa Grealish though, he always has a good thing against us, so let's wait and see.
Yeah, but Grealish
hadi kochota amemwongelea anaitwa Ajendiae.
Ndiaye, bro.
Because it's
the best dribbler this season, I swear, bro.
He's not African.
No, okay, well, I don't know.
Saying that buy Ndiaye for January because Fabrizio I think said United are looking for a fast, pacey, dribbling striker, a bit like Doku. I think maybe.
But why are you buying a right winger?
That's the same thing I'm thinking. Kama ni Ndiaye tunaongelelea. Because I thought maybe Semenyo inaweza make sense, but then
left.
The name that was being brought up ni Ilman.
Me, I don't think it's wise to buy Ndiaye. No. Well, he's a good dribbler, but again, why? Where? Why?
It doesn't help us at this moment, honestly.
Semenyo is what? An African player?
Yeah. So it's a bit logic kama ni tuna buy for backup.
Exactly. Like, bro, the hell? Beats logic vibaya sana.
Focus on a mid.
Why?
I'd say.
So if you want to buy a good winger, me, I would go for someone like, say, who? Kuna kijana anaitwa nani?
Rodrigo Ansel.
Nah, that's no. Because you need someone who will accept the fact that atakuwa anacheza.
Yeah. Mjumbe naye na back.
Atakuwa na rotatiwa na akubali tu mtokeo.
Still kuna mse mmoja pia nilisikia wa midfield. I saw his comps over the weekend. Ni wa Stuttgart anaitwa Angelo Stiller. Yeah, midfield. Good player by the way. Very realistic actually to me in a sound. Like very doable if maybe they were to go. I watched Angelo Stiller's highlights. He's a decent footballer. He's made like huyo tutapigania na Bayern watamchukua. Huyo hawezi kuja United. Yeah. Calling him the next Toni Kroos, which I feel like it's of course overhype.
Yeah, it's general media overhyping him to pandisha bei.
Of course.